Today we are going to make an arrow, and I've used beech sapling. I've already peeled the bark. I've kind of fire straightened it best I could get a hold of it for a minute. Got this feather right here. That's going to be for my fletchings. Some sinew I made a video on that the other day. You can refer to that to see how that was made. A little bit of sap right here, pine sap. And I'm going to fasten my tips, going to be a bone arrowhead, and we'll get started on this. I'll get this pitch starting to melt right here real fast. Alright, so I'm going to get my pitch started there, got my pine sap in. I'm going to cut 2 notches in this stick right here in my arrow, and one end at each end, one for my tip and one for my bowstring. So I'll get started doing that. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, I got my notches cut in each end. A notch for my arrowhead. Got my notch for my string. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this feather and I'm going to split right along the quill here. Start your knife in there right in the center of that. It's hard to get in there. Get in a place where you can get it right in the center. What we're going to do is poke out. Okay, I don't know what we've got to split as far as I'm going to go with it. This is being a tail feather and not a wing feather. I'm not going to go all the way to the end with this. I'm going to stop somewhere right around in this area right here. So I'm going to cut it off right here. Okay, I have them split. That's what you end up with. You'll end up with 2 fletchings. Okay, the part that goes to my string, the notch there, I'm going to come down a few inches, and I'm going to put my first fletching is going to go probably 2 inches or so away from the end of that notch right there. Okay, my notch is here and it runs up and down to face my string, just like that. So I want my first fletching to be right here in line with that. So next thing I'm going to do, I have my pitch going here. I'm going to take a little bit of this pitch. I'm just going to put it right on my fletching. It's just going to set this in place for now. Okay, just like that. Right in that area. I'll hold this till that sets good, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, now I've got this tacked on in line with my notch. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to tack this one on right underneath of it. But keep in mind, I just use this to help it along. I mean, all reality, if you did not have access to nothing to make pitch with, or no sap or nothing to stick at there, you do not have to have it. You can just use the straight sinew. I'm going to use it because I have it. So I'm going to tack this one on. Okay, I have everything tacked on. Now I'm going to do it here. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to take, you can do this before you put them on, but I like to do it afterwards. But I'm going to take my knife here, this razor here, and I'm going to cut up about 1.5 inches, inch to 1.5 inches on each side of my fletching here. What that's going to let me do is get a starting point for my sinew. So I'll just take my knife here, I'll just trim it down a little. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, I have that tacked on. Everything's ready to go. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this sinew. I'll tear it down. To work this, it has a natural glue in it. Sinew does. You can refer to my video on sinew. But get your piece like that. Just kind of twist it up a little bit. Next thing you're going to want to do is chew on that. Get your saliva will cause some kind of reaction with it to make it, and then your chewing will soften that up where you can use it to be pliable. So after you chew on that for a little bit, after you chewed on that for a little bit, this was the consistency it went in with. And you'll have something like that when it comes out. You're going to want to tear that down. It'll be easier to work like that. You'll tear that down in a strain like. Okay, after I've got it ready to go here, I'm just going to start down this end right here. Just going to tie that on. Not really tie it. Kind of loop it around. I'm just going to use that small piece there, and I'm just going to come around the end. All the way out. Okay, I got that wrapped around the end like that. The sinew has a natural glue, like I've said. So next thing I'm going to do is take another piece, chew up another piece, I'm going to start twisting it up here. One thing I will say about this is you can use dental floss if you don't have the access to make sinew, or, you know, some people just can't handle putting that in their mouth, but you'll get used to it. But you can use dental floss. Okay, I got another piece ready to go here. What I'm going to do is just start right here. Twist it a couple times around the sinew I have. And I'm going to start just bringing it right up my area. Right up my, in between my fletchings. Just like that. Just keep wrapping it. Slowly going around it. Okay, so we got it twisted. I'm up to here. I'm up to my end. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to trim these back here, the same as I did the front, right there. Okay, so I got them trimmed back. I'm just going to take my sinew here. I'm going to start right where I left off. I'm going to twist that up there. Same way I did as the other end. Come all the way out and off the back. Okay, there it is. It's ready to go. Next thing I'm going to do, the reason you use sinew is this pitch would never hold up. It would never keep that on there, especially if it was a hot day or something like that. So what I do at this point is I do take the pitch and I kind of seal my sinew at the ends, especially where we started going together there. I just coat it in it, coat it with that pitch. Okay, so that's what you got right there. Spiral up, wrapped at the ends, in line with your knock. Now we're going to go down here, we're going to put the point on. Okay, for this end, right here, for the point to go in, you want your point to be wider than your shaft of your arrow. That way when it penetrates, you know, your arrow won't be grabbing on its way. It'll be a whole way with this. Okay, but if you can see that little nub sticking up on each side of that, what you want to do, your very next step, is going to be to take that knob and just kind of feather it in to meet your arrow, or your tip. Okay, so I've got it. I just took my knife there, notched them down. If you notice, when you put your point on now, it's got a lot less resistance. It's kind of a gradual grade there. Okay, your point's gonna go down in about right in here somewhere. You need enough room to wrap your sinew around this and around your arrow. So my next step is I'm going to start wrapping my sinew. Next thing we're going to do, since we're getting ready to wrap this with sinew, we're going to wrap this as an X pattern. To do so, we're going to start right here. We're going to go around that, around this, back around the arrow, through that loop, around, back down, back up, back down, around, back up, back down, back up. I'll end it there with that. Okay, now you're not done yet. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take some more sinew and you're going to do into your arrow itself. Because what happens is that split that's there, when you split your arrow, what happens is if that impacts, it'll split your arrow all the way. You'll lose your impact. So what you want to do is if you wrap that tight, what happens is when that impact hits, it's full impact. There's no give with your stick splitting. It'll stop to keep that from splitting out. So that's your next step. Just wrapping it. Wrapping it. Wrapping it. Pull that tight when you're doing that. You want that to kind of smash shut there. If you have extra, come on around your point. Start calming back down. Okay, you'll end up with little stragglers here and there. Next thing you want to go and do from this point is you're going to want to clean this up just a little bit. And then we're going to use pitch and pitch this in. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. Alright, so I've got my little loose ends tied up there. Now I'm going to start just putting pitch on here. May need to get a little hotter. Right now I'm just going to work it down till all my fine threads is down. And then I'll go around with the coat. Okay, you may find sometimes it's easier if your pitch is having trouble getting, if you're having trouble, you can get it hot. Real hot like that with an open flame. And just kind of smear it into place. Just like so. Okay, that's kind of what you're after. It's not going to be real pretty, but what I did, I just protected my sinew from elements, whatever. It's kind of waxed in, sealed in together now. It makes it good and tight right through there. Well, that's it. That's the finished product right there. It's kind of a fun project. Get your kids involved. Mine's been sitting here with me this evening doing this. But if you like our videos, like, share, comment, subscribe. You can check us out on Facebook, Mickey Wilson Bushcraft. You can join the group, Bushcraft Survival Primitive Skills, Mickey Wilson. Till the next one, that's it for this one.